Joga do fio do seu
Yo, what's up guys? Today we have a comparison video between CarX Street and CarX Racing Online, the PC version, and it's just a series that I like to do with different games. So yeah, don't be that guy in the comments, oh why you comparing these two games? You know what I'm saying. So without wasting any time, hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's go. Okay, first and most important one is what you can do in the game. Well, in CarX Street you can play some street race with the NPCs, and yeah, that's the main issue with it. It's with NPCs, and we do have online races too, but there's literally no point in them, as there is not enough rewards in them. And besides races and all that, you can do free roaming, and if you are lucky that you have some friends, you can go around the map. Do some cool challenge or tandem and all that. Otherwise, if you are some lonely dude, it's gonna be boring, bro. Yeah, that's the issue with it. But don't worry though, you can just join my Discord server and find someone to play it with. There's like literally just about 3,000 members, so for sure you should be able to find someone to play with. So yeah, I will leave the link in the description. But don't worry though, this game is still in beta version. So yeah, that's as CarX Street. In the other hand, CarX Street Online is just made of different smaller tracks, which is quite reasonable as it's only drift game. But in the other hand, CarX Street is just a bit of both race and drift. And beside that, here is when the problem of getting bored with the game comes, cause like there's not many different ways to go in the map, and as it's quite an old game as well, most people literally played all the maps over and over, and like they're literally done with it. But as it's a PC game, there's a solution for that you can add modded map to the game. Like, to be honest, the only one I had was the Tokyo Drift parking lot, and yeah, just like that you can add any car or map to the game, which as far as it's fun, it doesn't work as well as the actual map. There's a lot of bugs and glitches in them, so that's one thing. Overall, I wouldn't really say you can do free roamings in this game, as the maps aren't really that open. But what you can do is tandem battles, which is quite fun though. And there's a big lack of that kind of race in CarX Street, as you're pretty alone in drift races in CarX Street, unlike this game. So overall, till now, I will give 1 point to each game. Also, I just wanted to mention that, you know, the mountain part that we are expecting to get added to the CarX Street till the end of this summer is actually pretty close to the Kami Road map that we have in CarX Street Online. And the thing is, the similarity is just too much in my opinion that I don't really like it. Yeah, I just thought to mention that. I don't know. The next thing is the customizations in this game, and my boy, your hand is way more open than CarX Street in this game. Like, you can literally change the colors of everything, bro. And you also have stickers, as you can see. I'll put some on this card. These are quite simple ones anyway. As you can see, I changed every bit of this car. Like, you can even change the color of the brake pads and put the stickers on the car, change the color of everything, even your handbrake and e-brake. This one looked really cool, but I didn't make it. I literally downloaded this one, so if you're not good at making them, don't worry though, you can literally download some. And here it is, a famous skyline, and yeah man. Oh, also I have to mention that the game doesn't have neon lights as a stock, so you have to basically mod the game, but it's quite easy though. Like, you can just get one mod menu and just turn everything on and off, and even add license plates and all that. So yeah, you can do a lot in this game for customization, way more than CarX Street. Oh, I also forgot to mention that you can change the color of the smoke, tint, everything. Like, when I'm saying everything, I mean literally everything. So in the other hand, in CarX Street, you can literally just change the body kits, and I have to mention that as it has less cars in the game overall, it also has less body kits per car. So a lot of cars have some body kits in CarX Street Racing Online that you can't see them in CarX Street. And yeah, that's literally it. You can change the color and the body kit. No sticker, no place, no neon, no anything. And yeah, your hand is quite tight in this game. And yeah, for the customizations, CarX Street Online gets the point. And for the cars, Cars Drift have way more cars as you can see. And there's a lot of cars that we don't have in Cars Street. Although keep that in mind though, this game didn't have all these cars when it just released, so yeah. They all got added over time, so don't be like that guy in the comments. It's just a comparison from the current state of the game, so as you can see we don't have most of these cars in Cars Street. And the other thing is a lot of the cars that are all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive in Cars Street, they are all rear-wheel drive in this game, which means you can like drift any of them, which is quite reasonable. It's actually only drift game, so it has to be that basically. But well, depends. That I really love that car, but like we don't have that one. Also, if you're wondering about the name of the cars, I do have a mod installed that shows the actual names of the cars. So same as Cars Street, there's no licensed cars in this game, but as it's a PC version, you can add the logos and all that to the game. So yeah, that's one advantage. There's so much cars, bro, that like he literally makes it hard to choose what car to take. But like in Cars Street, oh man, I literally have tried all of them. Half of them are like terrible. Dude, we need more cars, bro, more good cars. We don't need some random thing like old Russian car or something. A lot of them are nice though, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cool old cars, but like I'm sure you all get what I mean. There's some weird cars that are getting added to the Cars Street. Like you don't need a convertible Supra as a different car, just add that as a damn body kit to Cars Street, that's all. I also have to mention that as you can see we have an i8 here for those who are like, oh, we're not gonna have supercars on like in this game. But like, well, this kind of counts as a hypercar, and the fact that we have it here means like we will have it in Cars Street as well in some point. It's just a matter of time. And boom, as you can see we have an Audi R8 and a Lamborghini Huracan here. For those Lambo fans that are like, oh, will we get a Rambo and all that, we will get a Lambo, guys. It's just a matter of time. And so we will have many more cars in Cars Street though, don't worry. For the cars list, CarX Drift Online just easily gets the point. It's 3-1 for CarX Drift Online now. Okay guys, let's not be that guy that just moans on a new game. CarX still have some decent cars compared to a lot of games though. The problem right now with this is that the developers are facing some issues on actually making the game work on different platforms. So we shouldn't really be expecting much of new content at the moment, but we will still have it though, don't worry. Yeah, as you can see, some decent cars. There are a few useless ones in the middle, but they're usually good, they're mostly good. And only if we had like some more rare customizations, CarX had like way more chance to get some point here. But yeah, these are like just same cars already customized as premium, so you can like purchase them. Well, about the ways that you can play the game, like control types, you can use a steering wheel. It's basically like a slider, and buttons, accelerometers is literally gyro. I don't know why they're calling it that. And gamepad, basically controller. And yes, CarX Drift Online is a PC game. It's pretty obvious for it to have like wheel support, so yeah, we can't give any point to any game on that. So both games actually get 1 point, and that there's like no point to moan on any of them. They're like both having it, so yeah, that's one thing on that. So also, all of you been asking me for a hand cam for a while, and here you guys have it. It's a pretty uncomfortable position that I was playing it, because obviously I don't hold my phone that flat so the screen can be seen. But yeah, I was just doing it as the purpose of this video. It was quite uncomfortable, I couldn't turn. But like the whole purpose is just to show a piece of the way that the game actually gets played. Well, so far I was having a hard time, bro. And to make it simple, I just couldn't turn. Like I didn't even have enough space to turn. Like I don't hold my phone that far, I hold it like that, and you get what I mean. It was just hard as fuck. So it was like a torture to play that. That's one of the main reasons that I'm not doing handicams. Anyway, I will leave the rest of the lab as you guys been asking for it for a while. So there you guys have it as a piece of this video. Also, for those who are now playing this game for some random reason, they can also have an idea about how everything works on it, and yeah. And finally, the physics. As someone who played both of the games, especially CarX Street, that I'm literally playing this for such a long time, from the early access and all that, and I have played both of these games, all the control types that they are supporting, and when I tried both of them on a controller, I would say the physics are really close in both games, although they are a little bit better still in CarX Street. Beside all that, you have to keep that in mind. The CarX Street Online have a mobile version called CarX Street Racing 2, and the thing with that is that it gets all the updates before the PC version, but it's not even really close to be as good as the PC version. Basically, they are literally the same games, but they are pretty different. So if you have tried CarX 2 and you are like, oh, the physics are so different with CarX Street, that's not the case with CarX Street and the CarX Online PC. So just keep that in mind. But to actually feel the whole difference of the physics, we have to play both games on the wheel, because you can actually feel the weight transfer and all that through the wheel. So yeah, that's the last test which we are currently unavailable to do on CarX Street. So far for the physics, I will give 1 point to both games. The final thing about graphics, the detail of the environment, the map, the sky, the water, the buildings, the trees, the vegetation, all that, the texture of the ground, the asphalt, the most important one, the lighting and all that, the reflections, even the small details and all that. I have to say CarX Street have a strong win on that point. I would literally give it 2-3 points on that. Some people are saying, oh, the map is getting boring on CarX Street. Dude, shut the fuck up. You can literally make like unlimited different lines on that map. It's just about how much time you actually spend on doing them, and if you're actually good at making lines, you know. Not everyone can actually make good ones. But when I'm playing on my own, I just go random lines cause I can. Yeah, cause I can. What you wanna say? So yeah, not everyone actually can make perfect drifts on the random lines as well. So, but overall, dude, I would say these games are quite even though CarX Drift Online got some more points in some cases. I must say CarX Street is just better. Like, you know the meme that the TikTok thingy that sound like the sound better. Like, it's literally that. And I hope you guys been enjoying this video. Today's video got a bit longer than usual. Let me know what you all think about this time frame. Obviously it's hard for me to make this kind of long videos. I feel like it's about 6 hours with the recordings and the edits and all that I'm putting to make this video. So god damn, dude, just hit that like button, and if you're new here, a sub would be highly appreciated, man. And swear to god, if you just pick on my voice, I will just ban you, dude. It's just my goddamn voice. I can't do no shit about it. It's just a matter of fact that I talk loud and talk slower. Like, you get what I mean. So I don't really have to explain about that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.